Hey, hi, Sue Moore here, and today is video 2 in our Teen Acne series. And our subject today is going to be about breaking some of the acne myths. Okay, there are 4 of them, and I think it's important that this video follow our first one, because if you remember from our first video, what we talked about was there are some people who believe that all teens get acne, and if they just, wait until they outgrow it, everything is going to be fine. And as a result, they believe these myths also. So let's just put some of these myths to rest. They've been around forever, even in spite of scientific studies to the contrary. Let's just start with myth number 1, which is that the sun is good for your acne. First of all, let's just remember, the sun is not good for your skin, period, much less your acne, okay? There's no such thing as a healthy tan. What you see as a tan on your body is your skin reacting to the injury it has sustained from being out in the sun and many times burned, okay? Sometimes people think that that the sun will dry out the acne. And of course, nothing could be further from the truth. The sun actually will aggravate the acne because the sun gets burned. It propels more dead skin cells, and they are part of the equation when mixed with oil, cause the clump that gets into the pore, and voila, you've got a pimple. So the sun is not good for your acne. Myth number 1. Okay. Myth number 2 is that sunscreen causes acne. So that's another one, number 2. And the reason is that people are probably using something that is not appropriate. What is appropriate for being in the sun when you have acne is a sunscreen that is non-comedogenic, which means that the product is formulated to help reduce the blockage of clogged pores. All right. They're not difficult to find. They're not expensive, but you want to look for the word non-comedogenic. So that's number 2. Number 3 is if you have acne, you can't use a moisturizer. Not good. Same as we did for sunscreen. There are plenty of people out there who have dry skin and acne, and they need a moisturizer because obviously the moisturizer relieves some of the dryness and the tightness of the skin. Again, there's a non-comedogenic moisturizer out there. A lot of people make them. They're not necessarily expensive, and so you certainly can use a moisturizer if you have acne. And then the 4th myth buster is there are some people who believe you can attack the acne by scrubbing the heck out of your skin and stripping all of everything that was ever on your skin out, and that that will work. Well, when you dry the skin surface with ingredients like rubbing alcohol, I remember that from back in the day, it leaves your skin parched and irritated and really at greater risk for infection. So, and another thing is, be wary if you've got any of these scrubs perhaps in your medicine chest or what have you. Look at the ingredients. You don't want to put anything on your face that's made with apricot pits or some kind of a nut, a hard something or another, a nut shell of some sort. What that will do, regardless if you've got acne or not, is it will tear the skin, and it will make the skin, it'll prevent the skin from healing as fast as it possibly could, thereby suscepting it to more infection. So those are the 4. So let's just recap that. Number 1, the sun is good for your acne. No. Sun aggravates acne. Number 2, sunscreen causes acne, or sunscreen can cause acne. No, just remember the word non-comedogenic. That's your 75-cent word for the day. And number 3 was if you have acne, you can't use moisturizer. Not a problem. Non-comedogenic moisturizer can help with that. And then number 4 was stripping oil by scrubbing your face just absolutely crazy is good, and obviously it's not causes the skin to be parched and very irritated. So that's it on the Myth Busters. But I have one other thing I wanted to share with you from the American Academy of Dermatology, and that is this. Be cautious about reminding your teen to use their acne treatment. A treatment is only as good as it gets used. If it sits in the box or sits on the counter and they don't put it on their face, it isn't going to work. And what the American Academy of Dermatology determined in a very small study was that the teen began to feel that the parent was nagging at them to use their treatment, and they weren't doing it. So I know a mom that wrote what the treatment was, the products were right there, and put it on a piece of paper and taped it on their mirror so that the teen knew. It was the teen's choice. They knew what to do. They were either going to do it or not. I know another mom that wrote the same thing out in lipstick on her teen's mirror in the bathroom. So that's it for today. I hope you got some value out of it. If you are open to getting the little PDF here on the Acne Myth Busters, there's a little more information on here. Message me. I'll be happy to send it to you. In the meantime, journey well. I'll see you on video 3. Bye-bye.